Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to AOSA, American Orff-Schulwerk Association Conference 2013, Rocky Mountain Rendezvous. Last weekend, I headed up to Denver and attended my first ever Orff conference. Orff-Schulwerk is one of the major methodologies that is used in elementary general music. Derived from 5 volumes of musical compositions written by Karl Orff, a Schulwerk, or schoolwork or pedagogy, was formulated that divides music into elemental building blocks. These building blocks allow for music to be accessible to all children. During his lifetime, Karl Orff was famous as a composer and then later created the Schulwerk. His most famous work, Carmina Burana, is often performed all over the world. However, it was Gunhild Kateman that really defined the pedagogy and brought it to other music teachers for mass consumption. The woman behind the man, as it were. While I received some base knowledge and understanding during my undergraduate degree, it was actually the levels training that allowed me to fully grasp the philosophy and the pedagogy, or Orff-Schulwerk. These 2-week workshops, repeated over 3 summers, immersed me in all things Orff. It was a wonderful experience, and many of my teachers and fellow students that I encountered in these workshops are still great friends to me today. My teachers especially are the most wonderful and knowledgeable Orff-Schulwerk teachers that a gal could ask for. In Orff-Schulwerk, a lesson plan always begins with speech or movement. Later, through the operation of process teaching, one is able to sing, play instruments, and combine all of the above into a fully musical experience. Much of the repertoire in Orff is pentatonic, or based on a 5-note scale. Do, re, mi, sol, la. And this tonality is echoed on the most recognizable part of the Orff experience, the Orff instruments. Xylophones and metallophones typically look a lot like pianos, at least as far as how the keys are set up. Orff xylophones and metallophones have one major difference. The altar tones or black keys of the piano have been removed. This organization of notes is referred to as diatonic. On these diatonic instruments, a few altar tones are included and available to swap out for the diatonic notes. In addition, the removable keys make for a very kid-friendly instrument, and creating an instrument with only pentatonic notes is very simple. These instruments allow for many options in music learning, both for students and teacher. These instruments are small and low to the ground, making them ideal for working with young children. Often, these instruments are combined with drums, other percussion instruments, and recorders to create an elaborate young person's orchestra, or orchestra. One of the highlights of this particular Orff conference was the very first session I attended. Luis Delgado, Fine Arts Coordinator for Albuquerque Public Schools, presented a session on Hispanic colonial folk dances of New Mexico and southern Colorado. In this session, Luis focused on the movement part of the Schulwerk, which is where so many Orff lessons begin. Many of the other elementary music teachers from APS were in attendance, helping their fearless leader. The room was filled with music, dance, and joy. Supporting Luis was a live band which played authentic tunes for each folk dance. In this room, there was not a downturned face anywhere to be found. In addition to the elemental music, the instruments, Orff-Schulwerk is very good at promoting creative play. In the Schulwerk, students are constantly encouraged to make music that is unique and meaningful alongside the music that is taught to them. Honestly, there are a lot of other great things about Orff, but I won't be able to get to them all today. So for now, a haiku. Through speech and movement, the Schulwerk of Orff is taught. Orff is so much fun.